You're watching Virginia This Morning.
Godwin High School is getting ready for a major fun and philanthropic event next month called Gamenight. Joining us today to fill us in on the event and what you can do to help them get ready are teacher Mindy Geyer and students Brandon Heiner and Annie Plaster. Good morning to all of you.
Good morning.
Good morning. I understand, Mindy, that this came out of a class that you teach.
It did. We have a leadership class at Godwin this year, and so we were working on a community service event, and the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation sort of approached us because we have a strong connection. We've had a lot of students who've come through Godwin with CF, and we have one that's on their way, so we thought this was a perfect pairing.
That sounds great. So you said, okay, we're going to do a project with them. How did the idea for Gamenight come about?
It was sort of a random in that shower idea that you have, and then once I pitched it to the class, they took it and ran, and they've really built up a great event.
So you're in a leadership class, and your teacher says, we're going to do this fundraiser, philanthropic thing, and let's play games. What was your first response to that?
Honestly, at first, we were really excited. It was kind of nerve-wracking at first to know that we were going to be planning a big event, but again, we took it and ran with it.
So, Brandon, how does the planning process begin?
Oh, there's so much that's involved. We have tons of committees. We have marketing, operations. The whole class just got split up, and each of us has like specific tasks that we have to accomplish, and we have a task list, I guess, every month. So there's a lot that goes into it. There's been a learning experience for sure.
So it truly became a class project.
It did. It's project-based learning at its best, with a timeline every 3 weeks, sort of a checkpoint, and constantly adding and changing that timeline because we realized, oh, we didn't really consider this, we might want to add that in, and a lot of feedback. So we do a lot of self-reflection throughout the process to make sure that it's exactly what we want it to be.
And I'm sure a lot of ideas that are thrown into the mix as far as what you want the event to be and what the event will actually become.
Definitely. I mean, as we've been planning it, you know, with little problems along the way, we kind of have to work around that. And so it's kind of molded into something maybe a little different than what we first imagined.
So the planning's underway. What's the program going to be? What's the night going to be like?
Well, we're going to have board games, a video game tournament. We're going to have field games like in elementary school. We have even a game show. We're going to do, I think, Family Feud. And then we have prizes that you can win from playing the games. You get tickets. It's going to be a really fun night. And food.
I've got to have food in there. So, Brandon, how's the whole night going to evolve? When people come, how can they take part in what's going on?
Oh, well, you'll go through the registration. You'll make sure you'll check off, make sure you raised your money, and then you can go to the casino area, or if you want to do the field games, we'll have, like, you know, soccer, like crab soccer. You can go to the video game tournament if you've signed up, and it's up to you, you know, for the whole night, like where you want to spend your time. But at the end, we're all going to come together, and we have a big assembly set up where we give out the cup to the class who did the best at game night, and we'll talk about how much money we raised and where that's going, and about cystic fibrosis a little bit.
So kind of give the purpose at the end of the evening so that people know that they made a difference.
Yeah.
So, Mindy, we talked about the fact that initially that people can help you out. What kind of help do you need right now from the community?
We are still getting some financial backing so that all of the student dollars go directly to cystic fibrosis. So we have raised a lot of money. We're feeding students for 5 hours. So we have some local restaurants that have really helped out. We still need probably a few more snacks, but, you know, we're doing well with that. We've had a lot of prizes. We have over $6,000 in prizes to give away, and that is all local businesses who've really supported our event. So we're constantly, all of my students have learned, take a letter wherever you go, just ask, mention Gamenight, see what happens. And everyone's been very generous, but we can always use more just to thank our students who've worked so hard to raise this money to participate.
So if anybody's watching out there that has a business that would like to donate to you.
That would be fantastic. Any help we can get.
Now, so this event itself, is it just for students at Godwin, or?
It's for students at Godwin now. Some teachers will come and volunteer and play a little bit. And then in the future, we hope to have our feeder schools come and participate and have fun, like the middle schools around. So.
Oh, it sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun. So how many students go to Godwin?
There are almost 1,900 students at Godwin.
So it could be a big night.
It could be. We have about 400 who have pre-registered for the event. And so that way we know exactly what we need in terms of food and to make sure we have all the gaming stations set up properly. So And we think we'll get bigger every year.
I think so. Is this a kind of project that you do in your leadership class every year?
Yeah, well, this is the first year that we've done it, and we intend to make this an annual tradition. We've had a lot of positive feedback, so we know that this is here to stay.
Well, it sounds great. Well, let us know how it works out.
Thank you. We
All right.
will.
Thank you so much. That Goblin Game Night is coming up on Saturday, March 14th at the school in Henrico. Again, open for the students. For more information on the event or how you can make a donation if you'd like to help them out to say thank you to the students, just go to our website at WTVR.com/VTN. Jessica?